Fathers, what's happening? I'm Isaiah Coleman, and this is Fatherhood Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Father, I want to ask you a question. I'm curious, have you ever thought about how your legacy is going to look or turn out once you're no longer here? Have you planned for not being here? Or have you planned to not be here? How will your family lineage and legacy live on? So I want to talk to you about something that my brother-in-law has been talking about, and that is how we can make sure that we leave our family something when we're no longer here, whether that is a piece of wealth, a piece of property, being an owner of a business and being able to pass that business on to your family and onto your children. So it's super important that we do that as fathers. It's so important that we think like that as fathers, because if you think about it, when you were a young man growing up, did anybody leave anything of value to you? Any assets as far as property, as far as money, resources, etc.? Chances are, I mean, if you're watching this and you're a black father, some chances are probably not. The wealth gap in the state of New Jersey alone is ridiculous. It's high 600,000s for white residents or citizens in New Jersey, and then I think it's around $19,000 of wealth. The wealth gap in New Jersey is ridiculous. So chances are you did not get some form of property or resource or anything of value when you were growing up. So I think it's important. It's not just important, it's pivotal for that reason, but it also is because it's something that will stay in your family. For example, we were talking about, my brother-in-law, we were talking about how we can buy up these properties, these old homes in our hometown of Lawrence, New Jersey. And we were thinking about, like, how can we negotiate something with the family members in our family who still own them so that we can buy them at a reasonable price, fix them up, because the area in which these homes are exploding. And it's an area that means a lot to me. It means a lot to my wife's family. It's the stomping grounds of our childhood. And not only that, our parents and their childhood and our grandparents' childhood. So we want to make sure that that stays in the family. So he and I were being super just enthusiastic about whatever we need to do, whatever is necessary to purchase these homes, we'll do it. So I want you to think like that, Father. If you are in a position where you're leading a family, you're leading children, it may not be real estate, it may not be a home, but I want you to start thinking about options that can remain valuable when you're no longer here, an asset that you can pass on to your family, whether it's life insurance, whether it's some form of wealth of stocks and bonds, whether it's a trust, a will. Absolutely, a will. Should definitely have a will and a trust for your family, so things are distributed in the way that they're supposed to be distributed. And then also, again, just, real estate as another option. Consider it, think about it, Father. It's pivotal, especially in the Black and brown communities. We need to continue to build wealth. We need to be wealth focused. We need to be interested in constantly learning on ways that we can build wealth for our families, not just for your own specific family, but for the larger community of Black and brown people. I hope this was helpful. If you have any questions on ways that you can build wealth or ways that you can multiply your resources, please reach out. It's something that I'm definitely passionate about, and a number of people in my network are also passionate about it as well. So like, follow, subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace out.